Good morning, YouTube. We're almost afternoon. 11:27 a.m. 6/25, 2020. This is one of my day to bitch and gripe sessions. Okay. This is to Mr. Ben Carson. One of the topics. Second topic is going to be Trump and his reform package in the jail system. And I may go a little further into this. And also, it's going to be to men and women. Okay? Uh, and parents, mainly. I don't have no kids uh, that I know of. Um, and if I did, if I'd have been blessed with a kid, I'd be in jail because I growed up different. Okay, this didn't make me no worse or no better than anybody else. But anyway, Mr. Ben Carson, I like you. I think you're doing a great job with HUD. I think there ought to be more black people in your line of work, being some of the breakthroughs in surgery and other things was from black men and black doctors. Okay. But you to go on Fox and talk about we need to quit being quiet, okay? Um, I'm going to let you know, I can't help that your ass is on fire and everything around you is on fire, okay? But you got to have a realization when we no longer had a say-so because we trusted so fucking much, okay, in the people that we was putting in power and allowed them to take our voice, our reason, our common sense away from us when it comes to uh, everyday things. Then the so-called cities, okay, there's a passage in our Bible that speaks of house being built on top of house. Not a good idea. Never has been, never will be. There's a reason for that. Oh, let's get back to our Bible. We want to see and have an understanding why things are going fucking breakneck sideways, okay? You took God out of the schools with our Bible, okay? You run around, then little Johnny wasn't supposed to get his ass whooped if he's being disrespectful or an idiot, okay? Or little Sally Ann. That's number two. Okay, you have an understanding. Uh, Kids are just like anything else when it comes to not being mature enough up here to have an understanding when they get away from mom and dad. If mom and dad's actually taking the time to discipline their children, okay, not standing them in a motherfucking corner, taking their PlayStation away from them, and then they run and grab her cell phone, or you take her cell phone away from them, then they run and grab her PlayStation. They're growing up this way because most of them out there running around on the fuck in the streets, the BLM, the Antifa, and the rest of these communist fucking misordered groups. Okay, not a damn one of them has any common motherfucking sense about right and wrong. If they did, they wouldn't be out there. So this is to all adults, not just fucking parents. If you got, since Mr. Ben Carson says we're being quiet, we're supposed to have a say so in all the fucking this. It's always back to we, the fucking people. I'm getting so tired of that. Okay? It says it, Constitution, we the people. Okay? But when one of us steps out of their box, their line, okay, we done something fucking wrong. Okay? Stand up today, man, woman, okay? Adults, parents, okay? Y'all might think I'm trying to beat y'all up, but It starts there. Do you not understand the manifesto to take over a fucking country? Go back and look at Hitler's little fucking youth groups. Okay? Go back and look at all of these fucking communist fucking societies re-educating the fucking young, brainwashing them. Okay? Do y'all want to keep doing that? Okay? Mr. Trump, you turn around, you do a great thing, reform the so-called prison system, the jail system. Great thing. Okay? Drugs, this, that, and the other. Now, you redeemed all these teenagers out here that's trying to belong, trying to find that niche, just like all of us fucking did growing up. Okay? I know it's not right, but the point of the matter of it is, if they don't know what the fuck right is and what fucking wrong is, okay, because you got some fucking socialist ass motherfucking teacher they can't hand out a discipline, okay, smack one of them upside the fucking head, or take a pallet to its ass, okay, and the reverse side of the fucking coin is, oh, you should do it this way. Look where that's got us, okay? You and your thing, your reform in the prison system. Well, you just turned around and refilling it back up with fucking teenagers. Young men, young women, okay? Domestic terrorists. They ain't being busted because of some drugs. They ain't been busted because trying to steal a cell phone. No, now they're fucking domestic terrorists in the United States of America. What good has that done us? Do you not understand it's the same fucking game, just different words? Now it's a bigger fucking sentence. This is, I see good in things that's going on. I see us moving towards something better. Okay? I know it takes time to fix anything. And especially when it comes to the re-education part and the socialist fucking communist democratic fucking party out here that's been brainwashing fucking us for the last 40 fucking years. Okay? They stand up for the black people, but they're the ones that started the fucking KKK. Don't y'all fucking get it? You're being played, I've been played, everybody's being motherfucking played. It's time to wake up and have an understanding. The casino has the odds against us right now. It's time to break that motherfucking theory. Quit playing. Okay? Parents, adults, today. Start today. Okay? And you explain it to them as soon as you smack the fuck out of them. The taste out of that mouth. For whatever they do. Disrespect or break a rule. In front of their buddies. Okay? In front of the fucking school teachers. And you turn around as soon as you smack that your kid, have to smack your kid for something stupid they done, rule breaking or being disrespectful. Okay? It's called discipline. Spare not the rod. Okay? There's reasons why this is in here. Turn around and look at your teacher and tell the teacher if they want to run their fucking mouth, you'll smack him too. Okay? There's going to have to be this thing that everybody keeps fucking wanting to run from. Okay? Y'all don't like it. Look where it's gotten us. You got fucking cities being taken over by a bunch of kids. Your KKK, like I said, started by the Democratic Party. Your BLM, your Black Lives Matters. Fuck y'all, okay? Straight up, you're a bunch of fucking idiots. If you support that fucking group and you ain't took the fucking time to go educate yourself on who them motherfuckers are, all you're doing is handing them a bunch of money to hand to the fucking Democratic Party known as / the KKK. Okay? They're the ones that keeps building the fucking fires and y'all keep throwing the wood to it. And then you run around trying to fix it. How? How's that going to work? I know, I'm being a bitch, I'm being an asshole. Okay. Like I said, you reform the prison system, Mr. Trump. God, that's wonderful. Then you turn around and declare these groups terrorists, domestic terrorists, when knowing that most of them's 18 down. There's a few 20-somethings in there, and there's a few 30-somethings in there. But them are the ones that's fucking polluting the fucking minds of the kids because it started in the school system. Go back, look at your fucking history on the youth camps of Hitler. Just that one. Have an understanding. Man, it's just fucking retarded. No, I can sit here all day long. And when you have to smack little Johnny in the mouth or little Melissa in the mouth for being stupid, okay? Have an understanding you're doing them a fucking favor, okay? It might hurt you here a little bit, but have an understanding they might not be running out here with this little group of fucking Antifas and the Black Lives Matter and all these other motherfucking socialist groups trying to start the fucking world on fire because they think they're right and have no fucking clue what right and wrong is anyway. Then if you got to explain it to them in a kind, loving manner, that's great. Smack them first. Ring their fucking ears. Ring that bell first. Then put the fire out with them, okay? And just tell them, so you can't reason with this? That's why you just got fucking smacked in the mouth. You want to see how dumb your motherfucking children has become because they don't know right and wrong? The school system's not there to do it. Y'all took that away from them. Because there was, at one time, this thing called discipline in schools. Now they want to put them in some kind of fucking hot box or stand them in a fucking corner or send them home or do some kind of other stupidity. Most of them don't. Most of them's fucking up just for that. Okay? I still made mistakes in my life. But I do believe if I wouldn't have had my fucking bell rung by my uncles and other people in my family as I was growing up, I would have been one mean son of a bitch. I would have been one retarded son of a bitch. I know most people, well, you're calling your mother a bitch. No, I just use that as a reference. For most people, older people will understand it. But this is getting retarded that we're going through this. Put God back in the schools, one. Okay? Two, discipline. Period. Okay? Start teaching things in school that mean something. Start teaching kids how to use fucking money, how the capitalist system works. If they want a fucking Lamborghini, your little punk ass is going to have to work to go get it. Nobody owes you shit. That's another thing that's being taught for some fucking reason. They're running around thinking somebody owes them something. Okay? I done smacked one punk ass teenager with a mirror some years ago that wouldn't get out of my way of my van. After he seen me coming, then he stepped more closer to the front of my van. I swerved and smacked him in the back of the fucking head with my big ass elephant mirror on my van. He started bitching and raising hell. I slammed on the brakes, put it in fucking park, jumped out of the fucking van, and told him, I said, punk, don't you understand that this is a fucking vehicle? I'm a grown ass man. If you want to keep bitching, jump on over here and get froggy with me. He decided to shut his fucking mouth and go the other direction. That was me confronting a fucking problem. Do you not understand? I don't like being this way. I don't like bitching. I don't like griping. But for some fucking reason, Mr. Ben Carson set my ass off when he said, we need to quit being quiet. And me knowing, and him being an educated man, that's what got me. Me knowing the educational system and our trust throughout the many years, okay, of all this bullshit, allowing these young people's fucking mind to be pulled out of their fucking head and twisted around like silly putty, then shoved back in their fucking head with all the dumb shit that's involved with it. But he didn't say nothing about the educational system. He was just saying, we need to quit being quiet. Okay, this is me not being quiet no more. It's done got stupid. Really freaking stupid. Trump growed up with a father that if he took him to work with him and somebody laid out of work, Trump rolled up his sleeves that day, jumped in a ditch with a plumber or electrician, or carried boards for carpenters, run and grab screws, nails. He was part of the fucking work crew because his father wanted him to understand where his money that he was running around with in his fucking pocket came from. Even our own fucking president was raised that way. Get over this shit because y'all make six figures a year. Oh, Johnny's not supposed to get an ass whooping. Fuck you. That's one of the reasons we're having our problems now. Because your liberal fucking brainwashed fucking mind can't get out of that fucking socialist bullshit and have an understanding there's a reason for discipline. There's a reason for logic. There's a reason for common sense. Okay? They took it away from us by our fucking own handing it to them because we trusted these motherfuckers. Straight up. Give all my language. Now they want to fix it. Their ass is on fire. The city's on fire. Like I said, your cities are prisons. Been saying it for a long fucking time. When it tells you in the Bible not to build house up on top of house, it's not a good idea. Now you know why. Think the Bible was lying to you? Spare not the rod. Spoil not the child. You think the Bible was lying to you? Do you think so now? You got to have an understanding, you ignorant fucks out there that's running around thinking that we come from a fucking ape. Okay? That's another whole nother subject of brainwashing. Okay? But you have a lot of people, six figures and above, that still somehow or another can believe that bullshit. Okay? Something out of nothing. Well, if it's supposed to start with we the people, don't y'all think we should start? And when they come and start pointing their finger and poking you in the chest and blah, running their mouth, remind them of these fucking facts that's going on right now. Okay? You got the Hells Angels, the Mongrels, the bikers supposed to come in the 4th in Seattle and shut down. I mean, I don't know if it's the truth or not. I've heard it is and it isn't. Okay? You got a so-called bunch of misfits, drug dealing bikers willing to put foot to fucking ass to these fucking kids, okay? And the rest of them little punk motherfuckers that's running around, whatever that black stupid bastard's name is, and his little white Tesla, okay? Dressed in body armor from his fucking toe to his fucking head and wrapped around his neck, the fucking armor around his neck, but nothing to protect his fucking head. 45 cent. Long range 30-30. Some old country motherfucking bumpkin sitting on top of a fucking city building somewhere would take care of that little punk's ass. What do you think them teenagers would do is all of a sudden they watch the top of that motherfucker's head go flying sideways? I know. Well, we can't do that. But y'all gonna run and put him in jail and everybody's gonna pay 3 hots and a cot for this motherfucker. Really? I ain't casting their first stone. The stones has already been piled up and been thrown at us in every fucking different direction. Okay? It's time for us to start picking the motherfuckers back up, throwing them at these motherfuckers to claim the right. Claiming that they know better. Really? They don't give a fuck about you, me, or any motherfucking thing other than their motherfucking wallet. Their bank accounts. Your black leaders. 99% of them. That's all they're there for. Look where they live. Look what they drive. Okay? Don't tell me, well, they walked their way up to that. No, they conned their way up to that. If you actually think them motherfuckers done any fucking thing righteous, they do. They use the righteous word. They use it in a manner to where they cover up their bullshit with the righteous word. Okay? There's this thing, seeing through the veil. Every one of them motherfuckers. Same way. Your black leaders. Okay? It's greed. Them people don't give a damn about you. Really? It's, if it's supposed to be up, we the people. Like I said, when people see this and start having an understanding that more than half of what I'm saying is going to have to be implemented to fix this stupid ass problem. This is on the local level, the fucking city, state levels, all the way to the feds. Okay? Garbage in, garbage out. If you got somebody dumb, okay, in the beginning with a piece of paper hanging on the fucking wall, teaching your young children how to be stupid, how do you expect them to know what right and wrong is? How do you expect them to have any kind of fucking respect for anybody, much less their self? These are things that's gained in knowledge as you get older. You start recognizing why them lessons was taught. Okay? Right now, it's a bunch of garbled up motherfucking silly putty in their fucking head, just moving from left to right, up and down, back and forth. Whatever emotion or button push is pushed on a teenager, that's the direction the Pavlov dog goes in. Okay? You don't hear me calling your kid a dog, I don't really give a shit. Okay? It ain't no different than your dog that you got living in your house. When you treat or allow your teenager to be treated in such manners, the breakdown society, teachers, there's a lot of people to blame. Okay? But when they took the trust, took it away from you, me, and every fucking body else because we expected them to do us a service, a job, in the correct manner, when they was the whole time, whatever the deal was, they had 14 other motherfucking decisions to make, and whatever fit their fucking wallet is the one they went with. Evil's never gonna go nowhere. Get over it. Until God comes back here and puts his feet on this earth. That's when it stops. Until then, we're supposed to have enough common fucking sense to have an understanding of what right is and what wrong is. That means teaching your fucking children the same thing. Most people want to see this and pick words and pieces, and just like you do every fucking thing else, because society's done taught them how to take something that's trying to be or trying to do the right thing and just pick it the hell out of it and turn it into something totally wrong. You know, I don't really give a shit. Okay? I'm not a PC person. Never have, never will be. I'll admit that to the day I die. And for any of y'all out there trying to be PC correct, you're fucking idiots. It don't work. Look where it's gotten you. You better start standing up. God's not in a movie. He don't come from fucking Hollywood. It ain't no motherfucking big ass 10,000 people church. It's here and something personal between you and the Maker. Why he sent his only begotten Son. People, there again, falls right back under them 4 hidden dynasties. I know I've mentioned this 1,000 times about 4 hidden dynasties, and I guarantee you, most people that's heard it Took what I said, went in one ear and out the other. Didn't take the time to really think about it. Didn't take the time to really realize what I'm telling you is the truth. It's, but like I said, what I guess set me off with Carson and him being an educated man, don't give a fuck about his color. He should have an understanding. And he didn't even point these things out. That's what kills me. That if you're going to fix this, you want these things rolled around and turned into the positive. Okay? There's a starting point. The enemy knows. The enemy done this. Do you not understand where the starting points are? The Art of War, that book. It tells you how to conquer your enemy without picking up a damn sword, gun, or knife, or bow and arrow. You could do it in such manners to where it could be done slowly. Okay? Some reason, if anything, God gave Satan, and he took advantage of, okay, being God, being the big G God, and Satan being the little G God, was called patience. Look at the centuries. Look at the years. All of this is played out. How it took, twisted, turned, rolled over. It took, I don't know, maybe 2 generations to be educated with a bowl of silly putty and a spoonful of Captain Crunch. Oh, what do you mean your teacher smacked you on the back? What the fuck's wrong with him? But they never asked, well, what did you do, Johnny, to get your ass whooped? That never fucking crosses their fucking mind. Little Sally, Mama, she took my phone. Well, why in the hell did she take your damn phone from you? She never asked that question. She wanted to make a phone call to the. Why the fuck you taking little Sally's phone? Because she was in the fucking schoolroom on it. You dumb whore. This is the stupidity. Forget my language again. I'm just pointing things out. And sometimes being rammed down your damn throat, sometimes I'll wake people up. Because this pat on the fucking back bullshit ain't working. Yeah, I'm gonna get off here. All I'm doing is just flapping on the lips. I don't think nobody's listening. Um, I wonder sometimes. It's going to take all of us to have an understanding. We need to get back on the same page, the same piece of paper, the same page number, the same chapter. Okay, up until these things that was going in these directions, it was slowly turning and going sideways. We've got good and bad fighting each other. Been there forever. Okay, it's the things that we can't see that we pay not attention to. Part of it. The other part of it is our trust in something that we want to believe in, but it's taking full advantage of our stupidity, and that's our trust. Peace to all y'all. Thank y'all. And the only thing I can hope is that nobody really takes this offensively. The ones that think, the ones that ain't thinking, I don't give a shit. Okay? I'm just one of many, okay, that sees this the same way. The so-called silent majority, okay, or is it majority or minority? I don't know, okay, depends on which side of the coin you want to flip. I'm still walking on the edge, looking around, being on the right side, understanding, knowing, can see the fall, looking at our history, having an understanding on where and how this is implemented from our enemy. But some reason, most people can't see it. Then you got a big group of teenagers, okay? I had enough respect years ago when I done something wrong and got caught to know that there was consequences to my actions. I sat and watched a small, I think it was a BuzzFeed thing, some dumbass white girl, couldn't have been no more than 18, if that old, wanted to argue her whiteness with a black cop. And the black cop told her she was an idiot to her face. Then she wanted to run her mouth even more. Okay, if you know the truth about something, why do you want to keep arguing? She just showed that she didn't have enough common sense to understand what right was and what wrong was. But she's one of thousands. Look around. Love all y'all. I ask for forgiveness in my ranting and raving and me being belligerent. But I'm not wrong on what I'm trying to say. I know that. Wholeheartedly, I know I'm not wrong about that.